How's it going, guys? This is Coach Griffin over at Natural Wellness Performance. Today I'm going to give you my #1 squat cue. This is something that I wish everyone on the planet would see, because what I see way too often in the gym, and if I had a dime for every single time I saw someone have an arched back in their squat, I'd be a millionaire, for real. One of the worst things you see is when someone's setting up for a squat and their very first move, get under the bar and make sure their back is nice and arched, and then they get under there. You see this with new squatters all the time. I don't know if it's something that was taught in their high school classes or PE, whatever it was, but we have a solution for it. So my favorite cue for the squat is to keep your ribs down, which might sound kind of confusing at first, but essentially what we're trying to do is minimize the distance between our rib cage and our pelvis here. And one way that we can do that, if we take a nice big breath in and then really try to be forceful with that breath out and exhale through our mouth. And while we do that, we're really trying to squeeze and flex our abs. So if we do that when we're setting up under the bar, get a nice exhale out and keep our ribs down, then we're going to be in a nice neutral spinal position. We won't be in this huge anterior pelvic tilt that's going to be dumping us forward, putting our spine at a compromised position. And what you'll notice with this, not only is it keeping our spine nice and neutral, it's going to help us create a lot of this kind of intra-abdominal pressure that's going to make you very rigid, able to kind of more resist this weight. And if you're someone that has a tendency to butt wink a ton at the bottom, which is kind of a separate issue that has to do with some neuromuscular stuff, maybe some mobility stuff, but it can also help prevent some of that, because we're not starting in this huge anterior pelvic tilt and moving all the way down to a posterior pelvic tilt. It kind of starts us in a good position to begin with. So ribs down is my #1 favorite squat cue for helping keeping your back safe, but also helping you brace properly throughout the squat. So if you guys have any other squat cues, deadlift cues, or bench cues that you'd like to hear my take on, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. But until next time, this is Coach Griffin with Team Natural Wellness.